Lights, Camera History, A Century of Cinema in Outer San Bernardino County, 1904 to 2026. From the dusty, silent film houses of the Mojave to the glowing neon of mid-century drive-ins, the high desert has always had a front-row seat to movie magic. Here is the ultimate timeline of where the silver screen met the sand. The early reels, 1904 to 1929. 1904, the curtain rises. The Liberty Theater makes its grand debut in Needles. 1909, Barstow gets a dose of culture as the Fletcher Opera House opens its doors in the fall. 1912, the original Barstow Theater is officially on the map. 1914, Barstow expands its options with the opening of the Amuse Theater. 1917, a local era ends as the Barstow Theater shutters its doors. 1920, on November 6th, the old Fletcher Opera House gets a second act as the Liberty Theater in Barstow. 1922, short-lived success. The Barstow Liberty Theater closes. 1929, the Forum Theater opens in Barstow just as the talkies were taking over. Desert Dreams, 1930 to 1949. 1930, a major shift in Needles. The Needles Theater opens on March 14th, while the Old Liberty finally takes its final bow. 1935, 29 Palms joins the cinematic scene with the opening of the 29 Palms Theater. 1945, out with the old, in with the new. On November 10th, a fresh 29 Palms Theater replaces the original. 1949, the drive-in craze arrives. Western Amusements opens the Bar-Linn Drive-In in Lenwood on December 29, 1949. The Golden Age of Drive-Ins, 1950 to 1969. 1950, the Barstow Theater name returns with a brand new opening. 1952, the Sunset Theater opens at the 29 Palms Marine Base strictly for the boots and brass. 1953, a busy summer. The Patio Theater opens at Smith's Ranch, May 22nd, and the Sands Drive-In brings Movies Under the Stars to Needles on July 31st. 1954, on November 18th, the Fox Theater in Trona opens to replace the town's aging cinema. 1956, high drama in 29 Palms. The Starlight Drive-In opens March 2nd, the Patio Theater closes April 7th, and the Smith's Ranch Drive-In opens the very next day. 1958, double the fun. The Starlight Drive-In adds a second screen on August 24th. 1959, Yucca Valley looks to the stars as the Sky Drive-In opens on June 3rd. 1960, signs of change. The Forum Theater in Barstow begins closing during the week starting October 25th. 1962, a mystery debut. The Encore Theater in Yucca Valley opens with 0 newspaper ads. 1966, on September 30th, Western Amusements launches the iconic Skyline Drive-In in Barstow. 1968, the end of the road for the Bar-Linn Drive-In in Lenwood. Multiplexes and modernity, 1970 to 1999. 1976, the Barstow Theater gets a reboot, reopening as a twin-screen venue on April 10th. 1982, Yucca Valley doubles up with the opening of the Valley Twin on April 2nd. 1983, the curtain falls for the final time at the Encore Theater in Yucca Valley. 1985, a new landmark. The Barstow Station Cinemas opens a 4-screen complex on August 5th. 1988, a tough year for local screens. Both the Barstow 1 and 2 and the Starlight Twin in 29 Palms shut down. 1991, the Fox Theater in Trona goes dark. 1994, The Sky Drive-In in Yucca Valley closes its gates. The New Century, 2011 to 2026. 2011, a classic returns. The Barstow Station Cinema 6 reopens under fresh management. 2020, on March 15th, the Cineplex in Yucca Valley closes its doors. 2024, a grand revival. The Paradigm Theater in Yucca Valley reopens in August with 4 screens to entertain a new generation. 2026, the Barstow Station Cinema 6 is renamed the Barstow Station Cinema 6 is de place. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more.